Jason Myers set to kick off.
And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He spins right by him. And he's brought down just inside the 25. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Kate, it is a long postseason road ahead of them, especially when you're the road team in this wild card environment. They're going to likely be underdogs all postseason long, so you better embrace that moment. You better attack it like every play is on the line. In this first drive, I'd expect them to lead by example, be aggressive from the jump. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now here he goes on the boot. And a cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
Austin McNamara in punt formation.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So out have the Raiders for their first possession. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kid, I think we've gotten a pretty good sense of the type of NFL quarterback he's going to be as he's worked through his second season and he's putting his team on this postseason stage. Now, we'll get to see the type of leader he could be when every single play, every single moment is bigger than it was in the regular season.
At the 27-yard line.
19-18.
Daniels. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Close call there.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. The sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it can go harmlessly out of bounds.
There he goes on the right side. Into the red zone. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Rig!
First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Dave, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They'll run it with Manunga. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Look at that power. Deep left side. He's got it. Looks like the feeder inbounds too. Oh, I don't believe it! Making touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
First down. A pickup of 40-40.
Inside the red zone.
And the Chargers first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Chargers first down.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week.
That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. 2nd drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80.
It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Keeps away from one. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st down from the 42.
Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup.
He's brought down at the 37.
Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now. Daniels. That's complete. Mike Evans. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Come on, go.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 9
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Raiders, first down.
Taylor again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of
The
scrimmage.
Chargers' 13-yard line.
Daniels now. Going with the screen to Taylor. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Going after up and good for Myers. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Chargers 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He just throws this one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
A loss of 6 yards. Another 3 and out.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Raiders have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here.
Rig! Ready?
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
79 Broncos! Bronco 80! 77 Wolf! Go!
Taylor now up the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Play
line.
fake here. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Roll! Say, hurt! Cowboy 80! Hurt! Check!
Now a toss play. Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And he's going to work it to the 20. Brought down by Quinn Walker.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. It looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize it, but he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Jay. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, it's 6 big points on the board.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. They go with Manungai here. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Manungai. With the second level at the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First and 10 from the 43. So Brock, we're down to a minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. First and 10 from the 43. To the ground, it's Manungai. And a small 4-yard choke there. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
A gain of 5.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. And put some air under this one. Right side. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take
Raiders
over
just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
19-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Be ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
A.J. Cole.
Now the Raiders ready for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got first down here from the 36. Tua now from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's 3rd down.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down. Guy with it. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Austin McNamara on now to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. With that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Across the 45 and still going. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels gets it to him on the screen. And this one does not go far.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We're underway here in the wild card round. This the first of 3 games today, but we had 2 games yesterday. Let's check them out. Our trip around the NFL starts now in one of the toughest divisions in football, the NFC East. And it's the tight end, Tucker Kraft. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes, the catch and run for the score. The Giants take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Denver Broncos. And this is Devon Achane. He's got the ball. He's got a head of steam. He has a touchdown. 33 yards to the house. The Titans will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
kick. We're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Check smash! Check smash! Ready?
Starting the third with Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. He passes the 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The Raider first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We got to switch it up. We got to switch it up. Fix the eagle.
Here's a give to Taylor. Past midfield to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that tries to go from first down to first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Tua off the play fake. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. On now comes their punter. Austin McNamara will kick this away. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Hey, ready?
Raiders just about ready for this one. Means 1st and 10.
Let's go. Three. Craft all 80. Ready?
A give left side to Taylor. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
19. Check smash. Ready, right?
2nd down carry for Taylor. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Every time I start to believe something's taken from me.
Ready?
Now Daniels to throw. Got a man. This is Evans. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. On the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Raider first down.
No, 3.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go.
Taylor trying the left side. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. He dodged the tackle. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
10 more yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Back to Hampton. Galloping inside the 40. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 23 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Check that.
Again, it's Hampton. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Hampton gets the handoff. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Raiders have it, hoping to close out a win and advance another round. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Go. 65, 65. Smash. Ready?
Taylor now up the middle. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
A 20-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, okay? His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll run it with Mononga. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Track all 80.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Now he's past the 25. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders keep adding that 4th quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 24-point ball game.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They go with Mononga here. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down. Here's Tua. Hits it through the middle. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. There's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Right here.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
They've got a man in motion. Tagovailoa facing third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. They'll throw for it. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Unlock line, unlock pace.
Straight ahead with Taylor. That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders, well, they can probably just run away and hide.
At the 35-yard line.
Check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Okay,
So a
break.
new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 left.
Running it with Hampton. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the toast. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Reload. Come on. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison.
This is Hampton. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Twice now, the runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Hampton. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the fourth. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 7. To kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. He's making a bid for it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.